That's going to be incredibly distracting in the top left corner. Hi there, everybody. Hello, my name is Arbitraris60. I don't need to introduce. Why am I doing the standard YouTube intro? That I don't need to do that. Hi there, everybody. Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Yeah, I'm very much behind as far as like making videos, more so than usual, because I started a second job recently. That I've started a second job out of necessity, so I now have less time to make videos. Not that I was actually taking advantage of how much time I had to make videos in the first place. Like literally, I had the world. I had a world of time in order to make videos, but I just didn't because I can't get my shit together apparently. But depressing statements aside, let's actually get back into the game here because I believe there is another campaign we can do. So if we go into sandbox, and I have an idea of how to activate it. And the webcam has frozen. No, I think we're good. I'm also, this is kind of a test. This is a test to see how well NVIDIA captures and utilizes my webcam. Because this is still a new piece of technology that I now own. It's new to me, and I have no idea how to use it. That's not the right one. There we go. So I'm just gonna see. Honestly, I feel like my webcam is a little bit too big, but for something like this, that's not entirely necessary. Like, probably for future recordings, I will make it smaller. But if I had to guess, oh, good. Okay, that actually worked. Alright, we are now in the dark campaign, and before we actually go around, I'm going to see what this is. Oh yeah, this is definitely just the inverse of the last campaign we did. Webcam also looks very dark, but in contrast to the last video I made where I just was completely bleached out and you could barely distinguish my features, this will be fine. So we're just going to roll with that. And, yes, the double shield strategy. I feel like these guys will also headbutt based on the spikes. I'm not entirely sure what these guys are going to do, but though I imagine it's something akin to what the Reaper does, but on a smaller scale. And these guys have shock daggers, I'm assuming. It's just a torch. Okay, so I have $25,000 to work with. Sorry, $2,500 I can count. This looks like a tunnel. It is a tunnel. There's nothing underneath it. Landfall has done a great job in doing visual storytelling with all these different levels. Just gonna keep adjusting my mic here. That's too far over. Landfall has done a great job in visual storytelling with most of these maps that I've spent at the very least upwards to a couple hours just sort of looking around and seeing what sort of little details I can notice. But for now, I'm a little concerned of these guys turning around, but that's... I don't have enough for the bard. Alright, let's see how this goes. Where is he going? Where did they come from? What? Oh. That is all. That is not at all what I expected these guys to do. Okay. Wait, where did the... Oh, do these guys have teleport daggers? I'm gonna have to watch that a little bit more closely. So the knights actually seemed like they did fine enough. So we're gonna put them at the head of the charge. Wait a minute. I just want to make sure Landfall didn't pull a fast one on me. There's not just hidden units. I doubt they would do something this early. It's probably the teleport dagger. I'm gonna put him here. Alright, now let's actually watch as much as we can to see what actually happened. Oh yeah, those guys just straight up teleport. That's annoying, but also kind of cool. So they just teleport immediately to the back line. That's interesting. Oh, did their shields turn to axes? That's interesting. I'm gonna turn down game audio slightly. So 3,000 to work with. I'll put the wizard here. Did I put 2 wizards? I can put 2 wizards, but then that kind of straps me for the smaller units. So let's try this. Oh, so that works kind of similarly to the Pharaoh, I guess. It seems like it does damage, although that might just be the one guy just blasting him. I actually can't tell if that's doing damage. You can't really tell when anything is doing damage. I just have to assume that it does. Not really damage numbers, and I don't think that's an option. Oh, we get to see what these guys do. They have some more teleport boys on the side. I wish the banner boy was cheaper. So I imagine what's going to happen is all these guys on the sides here are going to immediately teleport onto these guys. Although if they specifically target the furthest back unit. I don't actually have a proper mic stand. I mean, I do, it's just the mic stand is like about this tall. So I have my mic very precariously balanced on a bunch of boxes, and it is so cumbersome that I accidentally smack it, and I'm gonna fling my mic off the table one of these days if I don't get a proper armature. But theoretically, if those guys do target the units in the back line first, I'm actually gonna do this. Because if they do that, they'll be the furthest away, giving these guys more time to fire. You know, it actually might be they just target a specific unit and go for that one, and however many units are on the field, it determines where they go. I wonder if the snake is too short to actually be... Okay, that's interesting if that is true. I really don't think I'm going to win this, but I'm going to let this play out. Oh, I didn't even see if this guy did anything. I imagine it's going to be similar to... God, I forget. There's a character that specifically has a similar type of sword of that, where it's just essentially just a link of chain. It's basically like a chain whip, but a blade instead of that. I imagine it's going to be something similar to that, but also mixed with Kratos from God of War. Okay, so there's 12 of those. So I'm trying to cheese the spawn as much as I can. Because if they all target this cluster of enemies, this cluster of halflings here, then theoretically the mob over here could just swoop in and get the kill. I can see, shut up. Because really the best way to beat this game is to just... No, they're... Okay, so they are going for the back line here. So I think if I try the same thing but reverse them, that might give me better results. Like, if you can persuade the enemies just to move into a position that you favor, then you basically win. There's not much... Unit-to-unit combat is very, like, random. Oh, will we finally see what these guys do? No, we will not. He was gearing up to do something here, you see. Oh, that's interesting. It has little blades. Formation may look kind of wonky, but okay, so they are going for the back line. Now these guys will hopefully not die, though. They should soften up the, I don't even know what those things are called, but they should soften up the two guys with the morning stars slightly. Oh, they just kind of like, they just act like scorpions. They just kind of like stab forward. That's a little disappointing. I think what would have been cooler is if it was like Whiplash from the second Iron Man movie. We're gonna try this formation, except those guys are a little bit beefier. And hopefully, I don't think the archers are gonna turn around fast enough to get these guys distracted with the snakes. I don't have a whole lot of confidence with this strategy specifically, but we're going to try it just to see how well it goes, because this strategy is at its best when you have a mob of units to sort of hold off the enemy while they just do a volley fire. And I completely forgot, okay, that system cannot work then. We are still going to have the dead shot, because I feel that more precise and slightly faster fire rate will help us. Sorry about that. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna bring out Hippolytes, because they are slightly beefier than the squires. Deadshot seems to be doing nothing. Like, she's not even... Normally when the Deadshot works, the little, like, target appears on an enemy. But that seems to not be happening. Is her arm just broken so she can't actually Oh, did they change how the banners worked? I feel like her arm was broken there from turning around to try and target all the enemies there. Unless they changed it to where, like, she won't fire. This is getting annoying. Alright. Trying to go wide on this one. Even Zeus didn't take that out. Okay. Thor is certainly lasting not that much longer than Zeus. Okay. These guys deal much higher damage than I anticipated. Seems they can be taken out with just a couple swords. I have a feeling their range is a lot higher than the sword throwers. Oh, no, it's not. Well, they certainly take quite a few hits. But, and that's not enough. Alright. I'm taking way too long on this level. Also getting a lot of achievements. Most of which I think I've already completed technically, but that was back when they weren't in the game. Alright. What are the chances that a Pharaoh actually works on these guys? Pretty high, I'll think. No, that wouldn't work because they each specifically take a... There's no way this will work. Right, like that's probably not gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I wonder if I should move these guys. Ah, whatever. know, it actually worked. All right. Pharaoh's decided to hold up. And the Pharaoh's Might doesn't work on the Morning Star guys. Wait, who's still alive? Oh no, the Pharaoh was still alive. I thought he died. So I'm gonna assume the Pharaoh's not gonna cut it. Alright, let's try this. I've now moved to a more offensive strategy. So my goal is I can just get these guys to just charge in blindly. And then hopefully the one guy will spend his ability as fast as possible. So the idea is that this guy rushes in forward, gives these guys a speed boost, but he, being the leader of the pack, will trigger both of them to do their little sword caster transmutation circle. And then once that ability is gone, then we can deal with these two. But these two are the real tricky ones because they're very precise with their little whips. Fortunately, that doesn't help when they all get hit by it. So I'm going to have to move the Hippolytes back slightly, but I don't want them too far back because then they're basically not doing anything. You know, I just had a thought. Something that has a lot more... I'm not in a strategic mind right now. Where is it? There it is. I feel like this probably could have saved me quite a few minutes. It having to turn around like that is a bit annoying, though. It does do enough to one-shot. It's not quite enough. Okay, new strategy. Oh, he missed. Don't go forward. Don't go forward, please. Okay. Oh, why did you get... Oh, that's right, because I don't have a lead. Okay, I'm just gonna... Alright, one down. Oh my god, he dodged it, really? It's not enough. Alright, so this is here, so I think this is a sufficient enough strategy to win. It's just we're gonna have to rely on RNG slightly. Because if he had not moved that in, if this guy hadn't moved an inch, he would have been dead. For the sake of expedience, once we get to a point where it's not, they can't actually kill, the ballista can't fire. Once we get to a point where the ballista's fire rate is not sufficient enough to hit these guys, and if he keeps missing, I'm gonna get real annoyed. Yeah, that's not enough. The double kill was cool, it's just nothing about any other moment in that was good. Okay, something about the positioning of these guys has changed up the timing. Okay, that's slightly better. No, they can just hold them still long enough. We can get this. I'm a bit concerned because I don't know where the other guy is. I feel like he is... Well, that's not good. He's walking into not a great position. I mean, if the ballista can time this right, this should be... It's gonna be close. Oh, we actually got it. I was... Okay, so I'm assuming it's 3 hits for these things to kill a ballista. Unless he's just like frame perfect, dead, and... No, if he was dead, his eyes would be X's. Okay. Well, that's an unpleasant shot. Well, this guy looks formidable. these guys. Since buying a webcam, I've become very aware of how much I slouch when when I sit in my chair. These guys are beefier than I expected. Come on, Snake, drag him into the pit. I don't think I'm gonna win this. Nope. Okay, that guy's a lot stronger than what they can output, so I feel like these guys didn't really do much. Oh no, the gunslinger fell. Boy, these archers need to not get as close as they're going. Oh, they actually killed it. Okay, we might be fine. Alright, we're fine apparently. Well, that guy looks intimidating. I don't like that there's 3 of them. Let's see how they fare against a mammoth. I don't have enough for that. Well, the mammoth's dead. I think Thor just killed one of our guys. Yeah, this isn't quite on the scale of a good Renaissance. Oh, wait. Spoke too soon. Yeah, that's a pretty good painting right there. Admittedly, it's kind of ruined because my face cam is obnoxiously placed in the top left corner of the video. Alright, the elephant didn't really do much for us. There's no way this is going to work out as well as I am hoping it does. No, it's too good to be true. Although if I put the Hobbit further forward, and put the pike carriers, there's something there that I can make that work. And that worked out better than expected, actually. This feels like fundamentally the same thing that we just went through. Oh, hello, who are you? Oh, it's the one guy with the size. I just noticed there's a skull here, that's cool. So, actually, can I can't access the light side variant. 5,500. I didn't go nearly as well as I'd like it to have. Oh, that guy in the skull mask is very beefy. And Thor just fell into the pit. Alright. I'm far too tired for this. Nah, it wasn't gonna work regardless, but I had to at least place it down to try. Yeah, let's just turn this into a meat grinder. I mean, it's already going better than I would have anticipated, although if these guys manage to take down the guy with the swords, they're gonna have a hell of a time fighting these Stormcallers. Well, that worked out well. Now she just needs to survive the storms. And not... Something very fitting that she just did well enough against the guy with the sword, gauntlets, whatever they are, and then immediately just jumped up and dove into the pit after him. Let's try that scenario again, because I'm not happy with those results. Going against the storm now. I don't think she'll make it there, because that's quite a long distance she needs to go. I don't know if it's the actual bolts that do the damage, or if it's just a radius around that does the damage. I feel like it's a radius because that's probably easier to program, or it might be the bolts. There was a lot of impact with her getting hit there. Yeah, I think it's the bolts that are doing the actual damage, so that's just more RNG. Wow, the Monkey King is already dead. Yeah, Swordcaster did well enough last time. Let's try to stay within like good distance with the mic. I don't even know if this is a good distance, to be honest. I play a lot of stuff by random, and I just usually take the results as results over time or something. I don't know. I'm far too tired to be trying to make a video right now. Nope. I should do an army of vampires. And their friend Chuck. The real bad part about the vampire thing is that once they're very much all of the characters we're fighting do AoE attacks. So if they cluster on one guy specifically and the other enemy... Okay, good, we actually... Peacemaker, what? Finish a level without doing any damage. Okay, so the vampires don't technically do damage. That's interesting. Although I don't know how much I can trust the achievements, because I've been... whatever. Ooh, they changed the way the level was mapped out. So they're very much trying to get us funneled here, which yeah, honestly is not great. What do these guys do? Oh, those are the same guys. Do they have any? Yes, they do. Do I have 6? Where am I? Oh, that's right. I don't have enough for Thor. Alright, let's see how this formation goes. Probably not well. Yeah, I'll be honest, the bunch of vampires did so well last time, I'm actually going to do the same thing this time. Okay, that did less well. I get like a bats in the belfry situation of them all just like being clustered and then spreading out. Alright, it's clear that the game doesn't want me doing that twice, so... Alright. I'd say for what this video... is partially a test to see how NVIDIA works with my webcam, and also just to get something in a content block. I'd say that's long enough. I've gone way longer than I actually wanted to, but we'll call this part 1 of the Dark Side campaign, I guess. Yeah. See you later, I guess.